Alright, we're building Weatherwise, a simple app that shows today's forecast and answers 3 questions using AI, which are what to wear, best time for outdoor activities, sunscreen today? I'm using a free weather API. For now, I'll load its JSON schema as mock data, and later I'll connect it to the live API. I will see then what the AI suggests to create. This looks good for now. Let's go with it. Let's create a local Flutter project and save it on my machine. Now I see the app. Let's run it. Looks great. It even shows mock answers for the questions. In the Files panel, I can see all the components it created. It built reusable UI parts and plugged them right into the homepage. That's pretty cool. Let's create an API collection. I'm using the free OpenMeteo API for weather data. I'll add a GET request, paste the endpoint, and test it. Here's the API response. I'll generate a model from it and keep all fields selected. It created 3 models, 1 main model and 2 nested ones used inside. Now I want to use the real API I created instead of mock data. I selected the screen, attached the API collection, and asked it to use the request inside. I could do it manually still, but I prefer to do it with AI. It's done. I can see it followed my prompt. When I select the screen, there's a data builder using the GET request. Now when I run the app, the data is real, straight from the API. I can even refresh it with a click. To confirm it's using the API, I will break the endpoint on purpose. The app is giving an error now, so it's using the API. Let's fix it back. I can also make visual changes easily on anything, like reordering widgets, adjusting spacing in the main column, or any other modification in the UI or logic. But let's now undo those changes. Now for the fun part, adding AI to the app. I'll create an API collection and call it OpenAI, then create a request from QRL. I will call it getAIAnswers. I will get the QRL string from their docs. Now everything in the request was set automatically. I just need to paste my API key and click Send to test it. I didn't change the user or system prompt for now. Now I'll quickly generate a model from the response and include all fields. Here I can see the request created under OpenAI collection. Now I'll use the AI again to connect the OpenAI request to the questions on the home screen. I'll select the screen, tag the OpenAI collection, and ask it to stop using mock answers and instead call the real API to get AI-generated responses. This time, it won't just connect the request, it will also modify it by updating the system prompt to fit the use case and by adding parameters. These parameters will pass in the selected question as the user prompt with the current weather data that was received from the previous weather API. Nice! It says it created a smart weather-based recommendation feature with its details. Let's try it out. When clicking on what to wear, I get detailed outfit tips for the entire day. When I ask about sunscreen, it tells me exactly when I'll need it. Awesome! Now I want to edit a UI component that is used on the home page. I can do it in its own view, or I can drag it to the board and see changes reflect on the home page. For example, I am tweaking the font size while watching the home page to pick the right size. Let's check the UI's responsiveness. Looks like AI already handled it. Nice. Let's run the app. I can also change to any device. For example, here's what it will look like as a Windows app. Now it's your turn to build with it. Sign up for early access. It's open, and you'll get in within a few days. Let's get building, guys. See y'all soon.